December 28th, 9:51 a.m., District Court number 2.
Oh. This is it. Judgment Day.
Submit!
Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Warg!
I kept the taser.
It's pretty cool, huh, Nick?
Look what Gumshoe gave me. Whoa, what's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock has rubbed off from my brother with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, to this last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
That name does not look right.
It's just...
Edgeworth. Should that be a J?
Phoenix, you ever eat something crunchy while looking at text, and the text all wobbles independently? It's very strange.
Yeah?
I can't stop looking at it.
I'm doing it right now.
It's crazy.
Edgeworth is looking glum as always.
Stop
I should give him one of my cookies.
I love one.
Edgeworth want a cracker?
I want a cookie.
Right? I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard.
Whoa! What are you doing?
I'm pushing you!
Move it, nerd!
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. I'm a living taser.
Maya, you got superpowers!
I hate it.
Maya. Go high five Von Karma. Or maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Right. Good idea.
But that'll hit everybody on the field, not just the enemies.
Yeah. We're
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out.
Hey guard, high five! Yeah! Oh!
Howdy ho, neighbor.
How you doing, old man? Oh!
Hey, Judge. My heart.
Thousands killed that day. Whoa, pal! I died.
He just snaps her neck.
What's gotten into that girl?
About 60,000.
Detective Gumshoe, you killed my friend!
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good morning.
How did? Oh,
No, that's me, murderer.
you can't
How did
prove
it go, detective?
Have no fear, as promised. I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. We actually
That
had
takes
to
care
search
of one
the forest.
murderer.
What are you implying?
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired from snapping all those necks.
Actually, after that snap, I got on the way in. I feel pretty good.
You would, wouldn't you?
I'm on a killing streak.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past?
Maybe it is Edgeworth.
He does remember. And I'm going to prove it.
December 28th. It's now time to go into the courtroom. Let's go.
Oh yeah, let's check if Maya's okay. Yep,
Did you
she's fine.
discharge?
Yeah.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Sorry, I was thinking about sandwiches.
What is the deal with sandwiches?
It's the sign of true genius. The prosecution is ready.
What? Right. Very well. Now we have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
What?
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
But he's so charming. Very well. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
You should call him Von Charma.
Heyo.
Alright. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. Is that Craig?
Yeah, Craig said something.
What did you say, Craig? I didn't even hear him.
He's done recording. He stopped recording.
Why did you stop recording, Craig?
Craig, what the heck?
Dude, you had one job. It's been
Craig, this was like the most important moment.
Yeah. Hold on, Craig.
You're gonna regret deleting all those save
Failed to
files.
join. I personally, if I persist, okay. Can I? Hold on. Craig.
Craig, sir.
Craig. Join.
Now recording.
Thanks, Craig. All right, don't do that again, Craig. You scared me.
Don't make me snap your neck, pal.
I'm really good at it.
Now recording. Alright. Oh, well, I don't think I actually read that, but whatever.
Witness! Why did you run away yesterday? Oh!
Objection! The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well, please begin your testimony.
Let me do it. Oh!
Hey, why did you leave court?
I don't know. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. Well, I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? That's really got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it.
I don't want to be Yanni Yogi.
I'm dirty, Dan.
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. I swear.
Hold it, you're not sorry. I mean, I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. No. That's wrong. No, Mr. Wright. There's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
Make me.
Well, your loss, I guess. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi.
It's the drugs.
Match made in heaven.
I wasn't running away or nothing.
I was getting away.
I would have gotten away too if it wasn't you meddling cops.
Your little dog, too. Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
Yes.
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's kind of
That's all it
rude.
takes.
I went to buy some food for Paul, you see.
We can have
Yeah,
Polly
hold it.
testify to prove that's false.
Food?
Polly's a bit of a gourmand, see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France.
Huh? Tastes like crap. Go back.
Oh, boy. They only have them in the big pet shop down France.
Down in France. Alright, he never feeds me.
It's so hard.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, kind of got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that.
I believe it.
I see. So he was lost.
I believe him.
I have no choice.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
Okay, I believe you.
Okay, I believe you.
I figured I had nothing to do with this incident anyhow.
Hold it.
You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, seems like it. Just check.
I tried to think about it, but I couldn't remember. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident?
Good point.
Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof!
You took it.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head?
Spilled milk.
That's impossible. He never spills milk. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well. Witness, please continue.
I mean, I did one of those motive things, right? I don't got one.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Wrong.
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wrong.
Oh, yo.
Got him, haha. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
Well, maybe he had a grudge with them within these past 2 years.
Loser. Otherwise, it's gonna be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
No. I mean, yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Whoa! This is like back in 3rd grade, remember?
Oh, yeah. That was lame.
Right?
Order, order. Okay, class. Mr. Wright, this is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
This man is Gregory. What?
Oh, careful. This one counts.
Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi, like the bear? Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DO6 incident.
Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk, tisk. Tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? He just pins a little name badge on him that says, "Hello, my name is Yanni Yogi."
Perfect evidence.
This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Whoa, my, I forgot you were there.
Me too. I just materialized. How are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's yet a yogi?
It's okay, it's actually quite simple.
If you're not Yogi Yogi, say nothing. Got him.
Yoni Yogi says what?
Alright.
Got him. Your Honor. There is no proof, so the teacher should just reimburse the $38.
That doesn't seem quite fair. No, you're guilty. He shall never pay
as-
a dime.
As the judge, I consider you the teacher, so cough up the $38.
Never!
Wait, I got my cases crossed. Please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare the fingerprints on file for Yeni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I've come with a batch of tisks.
You want to share with the whole class?
I hope so.
And you get a tisk. And you get a tisk.
Mwah.
The crowd loves it.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints?
He's an alien.
Oh, that's true. Oh! Yeah, see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. You know, my memory too.
What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, butt prints work too.
Oh, okay. Oh, I burned that off too.
What? I guess we...
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No. More tisks. Tisk, tisk. Well,
I'm liking
what
this
will
guy.
you do, Mr. Wright?
Gives me so many tisks. No, no, no.
Oh.
It seems that the case has been decided. No. No.
Right.
No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose.
There's no way.
Otherwise, how am I gonna pay rent? There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma.
No, you never do it.
Wait a second.
No, no.
Cross-examine his parrot?
Not talking to you pigs.
Yeah, Polly. What is it, Nick? No, You're not. I'm the comic relief here. You can't just.
Your Honor, the defense would like to replace its comic relief and take Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
That kid from 3rd grade. I remember now.
Can you believe his whole life choices was dependent on $38 being stolen?
Order, order! Oh, well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
I object.
I object. I am an object.
Whoa.
Oh, wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. In that case, I suggest you go kill yourself.
I get the right to object too.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. He let me. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy. How could they just replace me?
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Do you wish to replace Maya?
No! Say no!
Yeah. Let the parrot take the stand. Let the birdies hit the floor. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She is my last chance. At least I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
What you don't know is we've actually got the parrot backstage.
Oh my gosh!
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name!
Pig.
The witness is ignoring me.
That's not hard to do. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Ahem. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
Who's your owner, Mr. Polly? Hello, hello. Ah!
That's a good testimony.
It's gonna be a short episode, I see. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Concise, but not so clear. Right.
What are you gonna do, Nick? Without
Lose.
me?
The same thing we do every episode, Maya. Try to take over the courtroom.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Hmm.
Ain't got nothing on me. Hello, hello. Squawk.
Let's press it. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Yeah, right. What do I say?
Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago.
Polly, Polly, have we forgotten something?
Right? Destroy the gun.
You got it, Polly.
I can get Polly to say that here. I will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello, hello.
Right? You have no new messages.
No. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot.
Hello, hello. Right, you forgot you're talking to a parrot.
No. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
We need to bribe her.
Tisk, it's tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything?
Dots!
Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
What? Hello, hello.
Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to repeat the same dialogue.
Okay,
You talk to her.
What do I
How
say?
about? What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number of the shack? Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack?
1228, 1228, today's date.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming this number has something to do with the caretaker?
I mean, it actually does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Acting cool. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Oh boy, it's certainly not the something. What's this say? Date 12/28/2001.
It's just a coincidence.
Oh, look, he was 2 years older than Mr. Greg. Doesn't say how old Edgy Boy was, though.
It's the same day.
Oh, there's an extra little tidbit in there. I just realized. But go ahead.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe open the case if you want to see it. I guess. But I think they go over it later. Yeah, that third page.
Court bailiff trapped in the elevator with memory loss to the auction room. After his arrest, fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Oh,
Yeah, interesting.
we didn't even read this. Oops.
We should have read that.
Yeah, probably.
The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright? It was only $38. I mean, where in the file is something relating to the safe number?
Yeah, the number should have been 3800. Never forget. $38.
I wasn't paying attention. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Oh!
Use the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see, it certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Oh no.
Bah, this is not tangible proof.
It's Tangelos.
I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one.
Hey.
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing!
Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I gonna find that?
Right at the back of the page, stupid.
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what?
Very well, witness, you may continue.
Pull the gun. Shoot him now. He knows too much. Right?
Kinda sus.
We should talk about the last option.
What's your name? Maybe you should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name?
I was
Maya,
just thinking
Maya.
that. I
See,
didn't
that's
say anything.
annoying.
Hey.
Polly, right?
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course.
Oh.
Yes, it does.
What?
Huh. Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen. We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker.
Who watches the caretaker?
We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi.
Oh.
I don't get it.
Your Honor. The proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is this girl's dead mom.
You got it.
The DO6 case file? Oh, stop.
That's quite a large file you have there.
It's only
Sounds
3
like you were
pages.
supposed to do this one first.
Oh, I guess.
Which page is this proof on then? Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to the parrot's name?
Kinda sus.
Right? Let's look at our sus file and see where he belongs. He's in the
sus files.
Ah, you're right.
What'd I do?
Nothing.
Alright.
That's the problem.
It's
Do
on
your
the
tasks.
suspect data page.
I can't do my tasks, I'm dead. Right?
This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly?
You called.
Exactly, Your Honor. She didn't commit suicide. She was turned into a bird.
Right, they're onto me. Gotta fly the coop.
We've got another murder suspect escaping.
Can't catch me in the sky, coppers.
He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. This is probably more plausible. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is a possible. Oh, okay.
Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
That's a dumb name.
Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
If you want.
Yes, actually. It becomes awkward.
Hello, stepdad.
Okay, first of all, gross. And second of all, no. She's only 7 years old.
I can wait.
I mean, I don't know your granddaughter.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. Blah, blah, blah. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately!
I'm popular.
Witness, tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
Oh, it's okay.
Whoa.
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
You opened the noodle shop?
Yes! Please come visit.
The dry noodle.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi. I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Oh, well. Let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
It is.
Order.
That's awfully convenient for the defense.
Order. Yanni Yogi. So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it.
I did it!
They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me.
What?
We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing.
Man, cancel culture, man.
I was cancelled. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
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 Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Goodbye.
So he doesn't own a noodle shop? Oh.
Never come to my noodle shop.
Von Karma. Where is Mr. Yogi? I blacked out there.
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Hey, handsome. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
Yeah.
No.
No, I changed my mind.
Shut up.
I'm just in the crowd.
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Not guilty.
All right, we won.
Hey, I knew it. This is all that
That
to it.
dweeb from 15 years ago, third grade. I stole the money, it was me.
Well, hold
Credits roll.
The statute of limitations for theft of lunch money goes longer than 15 years, you know. You're under arrest!
I gotta get out of here!
Bailiff, get him!
Phoenix is like, they never would have suspected it was me all this time.
You got a wrongful man, innocent, or whatever.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
I'm glad that's... Oh, gosh.
Whoop.
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth?
Did you miss my objection?
Yes.
Your Honor. I object to your judgment. Phoenix Wright, you specifically.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edward is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. Or did I just spill the beats? He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad. Hey everyone!
Uh-oh. Now that it's already out in the open and everyone can hear my partner, what do I do?
Take him out.
No, throw your gun, because apparently that's enough to kill someone.
You said you killed your father like this? What do we do?
Let's leave it to Edgeworth, see what happens. Oh, I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere. But it could be.
Are you sure?
About what? There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. Uh-oh.
For 15 years. I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today.
Statue.
Not statue.
Dang it.
The culprit is Phoenix Wright.
He is pointing
Stop
at him.
pointing at me!
He's sitting there
He
from
stole
high
my
school.
$38 and it drove me to kill my father.
He's guilty. Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today.
Alright,
Judge.
I'm the judge, I say what I want. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah. It's obvious. We hold a trial. Right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
But I want to go home.
I need to pay.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess so that guy in this audience could pee.
Oh, thank you.
Tea break.
During this time, I would consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
December 28th, 2:24 p.m. The guy peed.
I'm sorry, I also need to pee. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad.
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But It's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. I think my name.
This is crazy, just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Eating a burger.
Nick!
You didn't share?
I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Just in case.
This case of beer. We're gonna get drunk. We lost. I mean, isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent, obviously.
What? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth. But I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
Wrong.
To the
Hey.
end with you.
All right, everybody peed. Everyone's good. All right, let's reconvene.
I need to pee again!
No! Now then, I would like to resume our trials. No pee
Wait, I need
breaks.
to pee first.
Too bad, you had your chance.
I was asleep.
I didn't have to pee then.
Judge! I have to pee. I will be excused this instant!
Fine, we're taking another 5-minute recess.
Yay!
Alright, see you in 5 minutes. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today.
You're on thin ice, Karma.
I say what I want. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I just
Nice.
admitted to how illegal my crap is.
I'll do this one fair. I see. Does the defense have any objections?
If this is the one time he wants to do things legally, something's gotta be up.
Right?
I mean, no, Your Honor. Lon Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well.
Bang!
Will Mr. Edgeworth take the stand?
Is this a stand?
I'm usually not
Been
the
there
one up
so
here.
many times. Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
There it is, he said it. Alright, cross-examine him and we can be done.
It's statue, and he will continue.
Fine. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
And if only the player knows what I'm talking about.
Please, please.
Yo, what happened? You kill your dad or something?
Yes, that's my testimony, thank you. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials.
And then I shot him when we were in the elevator.
The end.
Yeah. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
I can't wait to press that one.
It was just a heavy object, and then there was a gunshot. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yo. What's up?
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials.
No, you didn't. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Ooh.
Do you need to pee? I need to pee.
Just pee under the desk.
Okay.
Hey!
No!
Oh.
Soiled again.
Mr. Von Karma, oh, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence.
As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator.
Von Karma caused the earthquake. All becoming clear to me now. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator?
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. But then, as time passed and no one came to help, my father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue.
What did you do then?
Shot my father.
Obviously, duh. Who wouldn't? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do other than shoot a man? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then, just then, something heavy fell at my feet.
What was it?
A pistol? Should I have said that?
Uh...
I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
Oops.
Yeah.
and you picked it up. Right? What happened next?
No, I picked it up.
Oh, yeah, Edgeworth picked it up. My bad.
Thank you. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting.
This is like Ash running between Mew and Mewtwo.
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick. I thought thin. Oh well. I panicked.
Nice.
Thank you.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream.
So that's when Phoenix Wright caught the gun and shot your father.
Right.
I figure he's gonna start accusing me of things, so I might as well. The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness.
Coconuts.
Well, if I did have them, I guess I lost them. You're right. Since then,
I threw a coconut at Mr. Yogi.
I knew it was dangerous. They've echoed in my head every day.
It's getting more and more chaotic. My father was killed by a stray coconut.
That gunshot and that horrible scream.
The scream. I've seen that
Right.
painting.
Oh, yes. I think that's what hit my father, and he died.
Oh.
It was a terrible painting. I remember it to this day.
To this day?
Yes. I can practically hear it now. Yes.
Oh!
I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
Oh! There it is. That's the scream. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence.
Oh, well, thanks for telling us.
But I don't know what it means. Better find out, and quick.
Hey, we didn't get to press on, and then some.
You're in them some.
Oh, it's not there. Okay.
What?
Well, he said in his thing, he said, and that's it. And I wanted to press on that, but they won't let me.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
totally.
okay.
Mad. Alright, let's see what contradicts it. Let's take a look at this thing. Could he have screamed? Maybe.
Doesn't look like much of a screamer.
You telling me? Something hell from my head, picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I'm one of stuff fun. There's a single gunshot, then a scream. Let's see.
A big scream. A funny
This-
scream.
Is not the one.
I guess the single gunshot and the bullet being in his heart when there's a bullet hole in the window is weird.
Yeah, but there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
So the main thing, Phoenix was really fixated on the fact that, like, he remembered the scream for some reason.
A terrible scream. I remember it to this day.
There it is. Something contradiction.
You forgot. That's why you told the parrot to remember.
Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues found on the scene. Okay. Defending attorney trapped in elevator returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. There's something.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
trapped in an elevator with Edgeworth lost due to oxygen deprivation after his heart. Well, that's the only thing I could think of.
Well, it's definitely something.
Single gunshot and
Oh yeah, single gunshot, but the gun was fired twice.
yeah. Haha, music stop.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't.
You dare question me?
Look at this file one more time.
It says you're the murderer, Judge.
If you even can, you have a seeing problem.
Oh.
Now is not a good time for me to be sassing the judge.
Thin ice, Phoenix.
Apologies, Your Honor. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
Has a satisfying paper sound.
I don't accept this evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on. Wink. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? It's victim data? Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice.
Wow.
Twice.
Oh,
I
man.
still have to pee. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot?
Ah, that's better.
Right.
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Oh,
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with this case?
Let's tell him yes. And then go reviewing our evidence.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible.
No, Mr. Von Karma. It's statue. Save your surprises for after you've seen the evidence.
I will die on this hill. It is statute.
Then you will die now!
Objection overruled!
He just leaps from the bailiff thing and stabs him. Great.
Have you seen, really quick, have you seen, in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Phoenix's, like, ultimate attack where the judge, like, slams the gavel down?
Oh, no, I think I have. That's what he'll do.
I'm just imagining that.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
Yes, I do, Your Honor, who believes it's pronounced statue and not statute, the correct way to say it.
You want to die too?
No, I'm saying you're right. Well, I'm right. You're correct. Oh, this is tough.
Proceed.
Schmoozing ain't easy.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Look at this photograph.
Oh, that's funny.
Every time I do, it makes Edgeworth sad.
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I could see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. See there, Edgeworth? Your dad, he's dead. Shot.
I know.
Just checking.
I did it, yes.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. No, it doesn't.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please. Please, get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. It's his shoe.
He's picking his nose.
What a loser.
My father never picked his nose.
He's a nose picker.
Yeah, he's getting wet willy.
No, not
What
with
a
the same
nerd.
finger.
Is it that?
Is it this? As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, I am slamming my desk.
Noted.
Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Wow.
Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
I can't drive, Your Honor. I have no license.
I have no license. It's simple, Your Honor. My own 2 feet.
Oh.
I mean, at the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
He's not tisking. This must be serious.
See if I give a tisk.
Oh.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Why am I so tongue-tied?
Should have tisked before.
Mr. Wright! Look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Tell him Von Karma sent you. The case summary that's on page 1. Smack it a few times for good measure.
Mm-hmm.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Okay. Can we go home now?
Order,
Can I go pee now?
We'll have no pee in this court.
Oh,
Too late.
Poor Payne.
Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
You forgot about the tisks.
Oh,
Here they are.
Yay!
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
So it is statue.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Hmm.
God, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong?
No, you're right.
Have I been Phoenix wrong about this whole incident?
what are you doing, Nick?
I'm thinking about getting my name changed.
Oh. Why aren't you raising an objection, Fred?
I wasn't gonna change it to Fred.
Let me try again. John,
I'm sorry, Maya.
Greg,
Maya,
Craig?
please.
Craig.
Let's stick with Nick for now. Anyway, I'm sorry, Maya.
What? Nicholas?
Yeah. It looks like I was wrong.
Nick Daniel? Nick Daniel?
Nick Daniel.
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. Mary Jane. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edward declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. that the shot was fired by Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to this trial so far?
No.
Yes, Your
Wake
Honor.
up! Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
Wait. How do you pronounce it? Statue or statute?
I refuse to answer.
Then-
Smart play.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention?
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
The bad guilt.
The bad words.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today.
Come
Therefore-
on, there's clearly a T in that word.
You're clearly a T.
Well,
Therefore, I must pronounce it statute and a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
this is one petty judge. Right now!
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? Anyone?
Speak now or forever hold your peace. I've been here before.
That's where you work, stupid.
It's just like my first day in court. I was at the same desk.
Oh.
So many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
I have an objection, probably. Your Honor, I object. Tisk. No. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Oof.
Nick.
It's Roblox, guys.
Is that what you're changing your name to?
No. Maybe.
Are you a
I don't know. His
YouTuber?
case is perfect.
Is his name Roblox Steve?
Roblox
He
Steve.
should be in Smash Brothers, right, Nick?
Yeah, his round features.
Oh no,
Make
you're
great
really out of it.
Yeah. It must exist.
Oh, it's me. The
Oh, no.
second bullet.
What? What?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
What did you just say?
Mia Fey, are you here?
Nothing. Is the room getting cold?
The second bullet must exist. But where?
Someone took it.
Don't look at me. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Oh, maybe.
Wait, Your Honor!
Oh?
The second bullet. It existed.
What? But we've just had proof that it did not exist.
I realized that, Your Honor. It sounded a lot cooler when Mia said it. I'm really grasping here.
Gasping.
It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But Who?
The murderer!
The murderer? Who's the murderer?
I'm pointing at him. The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet. But why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
The murderer had to find it. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Bah! What possible reason could they have had? Well... The reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... I guess technically either one of these. I know it says we'll get penalized, but they both seem... I don't know. The bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof?
Proof?
It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Uh-huh. Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm gonna have to penalize you, 'cause it does matter!
No! Oh, this isn't going so well.
Anyway, try again.
Yeah, the murderer had to find it.
Huh?
It was proof.
But why?
The murderer was cautious. Well, I'm less nervous than before. The murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's a dead end either way.
Uh-oh, you really screwed up now, Wright. Or
Get those save states ready, boy.
Well, okay. You wanna try again?
Well, now that I've exhausted my options, the murderer didn't need it. The murderer spent the time to look for that stray bullet. I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Bah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Erg.
Had to take it.
Had to take it? The
But-
murderer... What does that mean?
We just did that option. You're thinking too normal. Think with your eyes. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing.
That should be his tagline.
Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to take that bullet? Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head. But what if that's what really happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that! The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes. Is this me? I
think
assume
so.
it is. Okay. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet... The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I have ever known.
Thanks.
I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Oh, but he can.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! Do it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. Except, you know, Edgeworth's dad, but we don't need to talk about that. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Ah, thank goodness. I missed that. Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
I try not to.
Mahogany.
Yeah, that was most of it. But there's something else.
More specific about the mahogany.
Grossberger, Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But what does this have to do with mahogany?
Well, shoot.
But but took it because he was injured.
Yeah.
You figured it out, Nick. Good job.
Which would mean...
It could only mean one thing.
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
I can hear you from over here, you know.
I will give tests and I won't hold back.
Oh, we better not.
Oh, man.
Something
Here comes the
wrong? Mr. Wright, you seem dazed.
No, Your Honor. I think I might just throw a pistol.
No, stop him! Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
Get out of that closet.
That's not what I was gonna talk about, but...
This gotta happen someday.
Closet's getting full, right?
Oh, okay, let's say it now.
Larry was right.
Your Honor. There is a suspect, one lone suspect.
Why is he pointing at me? Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
I would also like to take this time to say that I'm not actually gay.
No, seriously, Nick.
I'm bi.
Ah, that
My hands are shaking.
Don't worry, get it all out of you. It's a scary thing.
The what?
Von Karma.
Von Karma.
I like this music.
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Bah.
They just look at him. He's like, bah.
Bah.
He's like a Pokemon.
Ba-ba-da-ga.
You don't object?
Hapatapaka.
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? In about a roundabout way, I kind of just did.
Roundabout.
Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. There.
Nick. Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use.
Take this.
Edgeworth. Why are you quoting that game?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well.
He likes 06 Sonic.
He is an evil man.
I would never trade quotes with him. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Sure. Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself.
You need like a really strong magnet.
Well, he is a vampire.
Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright. Can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Let's show some evidence.
Let's do it.
Alright, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is my attorney's badge.
I know.
What do you know? Oh, come on, Pluto.
Okay. I'm really sorry.
I mean, what?
I know.
Well, if you see this picture of Gregory Edgeworth, you can see the silhouette of Von Karma in the background.
Do you know, or do you not remember?
So I'm like, I know, like, one of, like, the key items involved in proving this. But, like, I'm not sure if that's, like, what we need right here. I am thinking it's that, though, the metal detector.
Yeah.
Von Karma is perfect. Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to explain this before you come to the conclusion about the metal detector, but I guess not. We need missile! No, I should have swapped evidence!
Get this dog off me!
So many hours ago.
Missile, bite it out of him. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There's the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
He got shot.
I wish you could pee that out.
Like a kidney stone.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh.
You have no proof.
I absorbed the bullet and became stronger. Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Right.
What, for the little garlic and steak?
I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you! So it is, statue. Order.
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Objection! Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
There is no privacy in the court of law.
The statute, wink, of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector because it is statute. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I zoned out.
I don't know. But we have to give it a shot.
Nice.
You see what I did there? That was pretty funny, right?
Oh, like a gun.
It's a stud finder.
No, that's the metal disc in my hip.
It's true. You can just explain that.
It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. That's the metal disc in my right shoulder.
Are you
The
even
bullet.
human?
Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
Sorry.
We almost had him.
Oh, we almost got home.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, I guess it is guilty until proven innocent. Can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. Something I won't admit to the court. No, with no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? I snap in disbelief. Would you... Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
It all comes around to the bad.
Polly.
Nick. This is your final proof. Don't you think you should choose a little better?
You mean my badge isn't enough proof?
You mean that this was the wrong? Wait, this is my badge.
I'll shove that in your shoulder, Nick.
Everyone looks kind of puzzled.
Mr. Wright. I'm not gonna even say anything.
Uh-oh, he's really mad.
I think you'd better dig out the right evidence, and quick.
Yeah, right. Oh. You got lucky, Von Karma. But this next one is the real evidence, okay? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. My badge!
He does it again.
This time on purpose. This is the one.
That's a bullet?
Where did you catch that?
A gun.
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. It's really clean now. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
What are those?
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired that bullet. It's quite accurate.
It has the same wavelength and properties, but it's less powerful than the real one.
No mind shenanigans.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma? You will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballsack marking, the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. Slip of the tongue, sorry.
This is dirty.
Sorry, that was, I misread that.
New form of
Solve this
teabagging.
case. Once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma.
That scream. That scream.
That scrammy scram. The scrammy scram that scrams. Scrammy.
I've heard that scrammy scram before. Wait, I know.
Help, I can't breathe.
It's the 3rd time we're going through this.
Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably the dad
Yeah,
and Yogi.
it might be a mix of all 3 even, yeah.
It could be.
Stop
Yeah.
breathing my
Right.
air.
Said he was quiet like a good little boy. Objection.
True. Well, I'll stop you and your objections too. Stop breathing my air.
He sticks his mouth on his and just like, this is my hair.
Just like completely sucks him, like all the air out of him. Just
Get away!
wait, that text is blue.
Get away from my father!
It's,
I mean,
it's my memory.
That one's red.
It's not my dad.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma! I swished my sprite around. It was you who screamed.
Finally, he's on our side.
But he's not pointing at our side.
What a weird scream.
Mr. Von Karma.
Only you would dare defy me.
So, it was you.
Oh,
You and your father are my curse.
it's an earthquake!
Oh, okay, you win. I'm guilty.
Quick, get under the desk with pain.
No!
Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death!
15
Just
years
bashing
early.
his face into the wall.
He's gonna kill himself at this rate.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
No. Edgeworth! Is this Von Karma?
I think it is, yeah.
It was a shock like none I had ever known. I'm the main character now.
Whoa.
Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. I was crying the whole time.
What a baby.
Shut up! Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Merry Christmas. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
You just see like blood on his forehead. Just.
These are my tisks. They're pity tisks. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge.
Judge?
Judge!
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade.
Okay,
No.
that's it.
End it.
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this game. Just kidding, there's one more. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent.
Don't like the sound of that.
As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Not handsome.
Handsome.
We had to buy more confetti.
Wow, a 2-for-1 feature.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
I like to think that the entire time we were doing that case, it was just like the entire place was covered in confetti.
They just wipe it off the desk. It's like, all right, let's continue. Wow, you're past 5 p.m. You're working overtime now.
It's pretty cool.
Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual.
Except for the red mark on his forehead.
Oh, I think he may be losing blood.
That might be why. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed.
Like a
You'll
tomato.
never take me alive.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. Aww.
No.
So it's finally here. Performing for... I mean,
Mr.
it's finally
Edgeworth.
over.
What an awful memory.
I was a Sony boy.
Oh.
Right. I turned out this way for a reason.
After my father died, I switched to PlayStation.
There's no fun to be had in my life anymore.
Von Karma raised me to be a Sony fan. Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try. Thank you.
I see.
Thank you.
I don't like those words. Thank you. Right.
Oh, it's hard for me too. You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never
just,
forget this.
He just runs through just like snapping necks of anybody in his path.
I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Except the girl, she can't come.
But I want dinner.
Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. See? But who cares?
Say, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. Buy people dinner. That's how you say thank you.
With a big juicy burger.
Mmm.
I see. Whoa!
You didn't snap any necks. That's not how you do it.
You've been doing what? I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
I'm right here, pal. Oh, hey, Lada.
Now's my chance.
Stab him while I got him. Hey, y'all.
Lotta!
Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth. Congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Aw, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Tem went to Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh?
Huh?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Uh-oh.
It's over, Nick! My life is over!
Let's celebrate.
Thank goodness. I mean, why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's fiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind.
Good call.
Yeah, that's all I've got to say on the matter. Good call.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. It's the thinker.
It's $38.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you came along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick.
Yo, Nick.
Yo, Nick.
I'm about to drop some sick beats on you.
Yo, that's the suit that questioned me, man. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
At his salary.
Good one.
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Wrong.
Yeah, what's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me. It's
Are
got
we-
money in it. I think literally you are right, yes.
You did it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Left.
Finally, I could put this whole thing behind me.
Well, I say it's $38 left. Well, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either.
You could buy a couple pizzas.
One big burger, right?
Depending on the restaurant.
Whoa.
Wait, $38 exactly?
Nick!
Why is she the only one that remembers?
It's very important.
Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38. No. No, Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, Wright?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day.
I
from
was
school,
right!
Right?
You were.
But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
Throw him in jail.
I'm great at economics.
Can I just point out then that that technically means that Edgeworth had $38 for lunch?
It's good for a whole week or something. Leave me alone.
This kid was living like a prince.
Yeah, true though.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school.
Lubba lubba dub dub.
Wubba lubba dub dub. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Give me that badge.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Edgeworth. You should have told me.
Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
Hey,
I
the
like
judge
your
isn't
assistant.
listening anymore. We can say statute.
What?
He's listening in
worked
behind the
the whole time?
door. Ear
Like,
to the
"Talk to us."
wall.
Guilty!
I'd say so, yes.
Well, there you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too.
Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I'd known, I'd have become a prosecutor.
Same goes for me, only the other way around.
You want to switch roles?
It could be fun.
Yay.
For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor, in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
I'll take you up on that offer. Hey y'all, line up and I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time. Let's go.
I just don't think Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney has a nice ring to it.
Right?
And after that, dinner on me! We're gonna eat wet noodles!
Wait, what?
That just means ramen.
That's called ramen, Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. We did it without him.
That's funny. It's the next day, 5 a.m. Oof.
But a victory lap is a victory lap, right?
It's true.
Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. Too much prison food. My head hurts. It's only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep.
Wait, did he woke up at 5, went to work, and just realized it's 5? Cool.
No, he fell asleep on the slippery couch.
Yeah.
And he woke up on the ground. Oh, what's this? A letter?
We just got a letter.
It's from Bowser. Dear pesky plumbers.
I'm Bowser. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Dun dun.
Goodbye. What time is it? God, the first trains for the mountain have already left. To the station!
Wait, check the Burger King. She's probably there.
Yeah, she's probably eating it in the garbage.
Oh, I thought that letter would fool you.
One for the road home.
You don't have the money for Burger King and a train. Guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya!
Oh,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
now I'm not allowed to be a spirit medium.
Nope.
So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick.
Oh, good. We're on the same page.
Yep. Be good. Okay.
Yeah, hold it. Wait.
What did I do wrong? What?
Never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, it was only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
No. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Do I ruin it? Let's find out.
I can already hear your trigger finger on the attorney's bed.
Evidence?
show Maya some evidence to cheer her up.
One button's all it takes to ruin this happy ending.
That tears it. There's no sequel between us.
I'm sorry.
Edgeworth game.
Bullet?
Oh shoot, I meant to show her the parrot. Roll with it.
Only you could have talked to the parrot.
You're the only one that could talk to him.
Someone's got to take care of it.
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
Ooh. I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
I'll come back for you, Kyrie. I promise.
I know you will.
When
When
the
you
train
walk
goes away.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Psych.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya.
Goodbye. Where? Thanks, Nick.
She stole my wallet.
I'm taking the game with me.
No!
And this half-eaten burger I found in the garbage. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. Say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was.
Job's done.
Now a new story begins. The same old crazy cast of characters.
Huh. Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, show you what for.
We did it!
We beat the game.
We
Yeah.
beat the technical game. Hey pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct. He wished me something to talk about, a pleasant surprise.
Whoa! Detective Gun Show!
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Gotta be quick on the finger.
Yeah, no time.
I have no idea, because this is the H3 release, so they might add more credits?
Oh, maybe. Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Oh, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. Man, Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii now, yeah.
Larry, you smell like butt.
Haha, that's the cheese.
You know what they say. When something smells, it's gotta be the pooper.
Who, right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to bring you I.O. Bell, but I sort of taught him everything you know. I'm sure he's grateful. It's nice getting air up here again.
Move over! It's crowded!
Oh, okay, back under the desk I go.
Oh.
He's sentenced to eternity with pain under the desk. Oh, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that. Yes, you should know. I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
It's nice to have a roommate.
Why am I holding tea? I'm not a bellboy anymore.
Oh yeah.
Old habits.
We gotta remember who speaks who. Oh, this is he.
Mahogany, Mahogany. Oh, it's you, Phoenix, right? Oh, yes, Maya's understudy, was he not? I wonder how is he doing. Haven't seen him late. Mia, who? Mahogany. In the day of my youth, like the scent of fresh mahogany, you see? Mahogany.
Miyahogany.
That's why he liked her so much.
That's her full name.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know they're putting him on the DVD box? So the DVD in just 3 words, everything is how we're supposed to keep straight.
Oh, jeez.
I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I'm sure all that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I won't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know.
Nope.
No. I'm a pretty princess. Publicity.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place does she live at anyway?
In a cave?
Sounds real dumb.
The manual. The most important part.
The bears helped me find meat, Nick.
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, all right. But, you know, I stuck in the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
He's had his hopes and dreams crushed.
Oh. Or it's someone looking in him. Yeah, I remember Wright, that lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm a training to be a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took for everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. For real. Now that's evidence. I'm gonna be famous.
That liar, Phoenix Wright.
It's not very far from lawyer.
Shinji Mikami.
Whoa. The ghost! She wasn't kidding!
Wow, she does have a gift.
Wow.
That photo was kind of off-center otherwise, though.
Why are you including that left side? Oh! I got an achievement!
Yay! Oh, another case!
You thought it was over!
You were wrong.
There's a whole new section, and it's like the length of this one and the last one, and maybe even the one before that combined. I hope you're ready.
I'm not.
Good.
Let's get started tonight. Here we go.
All right. After we save, of course. Where should this go? Number 1, where it all started. It's poetic.
I hate it.
But didn't you start with number 1 and 2 and 3?
Ah, crap, you're right.
Yeah.
There, now it's poetic.
God.
Wow,
Okay.
it's 1:48?
Oh, yeah,
12:40.
it definitely is.
Great, let's continue.